Alright guys, so we're back here at the pond, and like I said, we have an addition. So this is going to be the second pond, and I put the overflow, sorry it's so muddy, put the overflow, it's going to flow into this one, and I'm going to hide all this with wood because I have this one more elevated. Because we had a big rainstorm, and that's why the water is green, but I mean it's still really clear. So I'm going to go ahead and fill this up, and we're going to get it set up, and hopefully we'll move the Oscars maybe tomorrow, probably not today. And I'll do another video on making a wooden frame around the whole thing. But that's the setup. It's coming along. And then we'll have this big tank will probably go a long ways over here. So on to the next video. Okay, so we're back and my yard is a mess. Flooded last night, there's mud everywhere. So I put this piece of plywood down. But I actually just transplanted one of my cichlids. And he looks big in there. And then you got the koi. They were out a second ago whenever I was feeding them, but now they're all hiding, which is good because we've had quite a bit of birds that have been coming down lately, and I'm a little worried about having my big Oscars over here and having, I don't know, some cranes or something come scoop them up. So we'll see if that ends up being an issue. But if y'all can see, I think this is somewhere like a 250, 300 gallon pond. And then this one is overflowing into this one, which is also a 250, 300 gallon pond. And then there's like a 2.5 inch hole, and it goes over there to a 40 gallon filter. And then there's multiple pumps. There's one pumping this way, and then another pumping into this, and then gravity's bringing it back. So we will go ahead and transplant the rest of these fish and then figure out what we're gonna do for scaping, like aquascaping. Because normally you do that before you put the fish in, but I like to put the fish in, let them get adjusted, make sure everything's good, and then kind of see what I think I'd like. All the rock I have is cleaned, like so many times where you put it in there and it barely makes your water that cloudy. So to the next video, I'll put the fish in and we'll see how they do. I don't know if you can see it, we got our big tiger Oscar, and just gonna go ahead and give him a little bit of water. I've already been mixing the water throughout the day, and we've got 3 in there. He'll be our 4th, and we're almost done, huh?
Almost done.
On to the next part. Alright guys, so it's probably like 45 minutes, an hour after we put them in. Doing a lot of swimming now. We're gonna go get some rock and probably some of the big shelf rock or whatever you call it and make a little cave right there. But the water is crystal clear and these guys are swimming away. A little school of minnows and goldfish. And if you look over there, see some koi, but coming along.